Hello my cactus crew, this is Captain Cactus and welcome to Roach Squashing Simulator, or Roach Squashing Tycoon or something like that. It's one of those two, I'm pretty sure. A game where you have to squash the most beautiful insect in the world in order to progress forward. It's a tycoon, as I've said before, but I'm going to repeat it. Okay, first roach, you get a free roach. That's what everyone's wanted in their life, is one free cockroach. Okay, let's go. Okay, and as we can see, our free cockroach is now... Wait, do we collect them? We absorb them into our bodies. That is amazing. Alright. We have to squash the roaches here. Yep. How much money do I get? Auto squat. Robux. I wish I had some like advice. Okay. Now, how much is the next one? Next upgrade? Okay. 10. I have 10. Now I have 2 roaches. I must collect my roaches and absorb them into my body. Yep. Come here. See, they're just cute. They're just misunderstood. Little insects, they're just misunderstood. They actually try, when they, they hide in the dark because they're just playing, peekaboo with you. They're just playing hide and seek, and when you turn on the light, they run away, but they stay in the dark because magic. How much is this one? 20. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, I already squashed those. Okay, I thought I squashed those roaches, but I didn't. Let's squash these roaches. Let's get over here and get this one. 20. Okay, that's 3 upgrades applied so far. Okay, squash more roaches. This is gonna be an exterminator's favorite dream. This is what they dream about. So roach squashing, simulator tycoon game on Roblox because of their favorite free time. Alright, this is long roach. Okay, 35. Get over this. Okay, 6 roaches every few seconds. Okay, how much are these upgrades? Okay, swatter speed 15. Let's get that. So increase the speed a little bit. Give us a little bit more squash power, a little more squash speed. Alright. See, these tubes actually lead to the squash realm. In there is a bunch of fly swatters that are constantly going down, and the poor cockroaches go for these tubes, these pipes, in hopes they come into a better world. But in reality, they come into my world, and my world is worse than the one they were already in because they're actually getting squashed, and they have to deal with it. I know that's kind of scary to think about, but it's something that you need to think about because you don't want roaches in your house. This is like you want to get revenge on the roaches. Why is it like every month there's like I swear it's like every other week or every month there's always that one cockroach that finds its way into your house. It's like it could be in the living room, in the kitchen, whatever. You see it. Sometimes you're able to defeat it. Sometimes you're not. It's like the cockroach curse of all house and all homesteads. It's just like they just come into your house and just it's weird. It's like every other week or month or so is at least one. It's like it's almost predetermined. Okay, let's get this next upgrade. Okay, how much is this one? Okay, that's $90 for the next upgrade. I would gladly buy that to exterminate the roaches and defeat the roach army so that I may, gain, money from them. If you got money, if you got like $10 per roach you squashed, I mean, that would be like, you'd be rich and, just do that a couple days and you'd have a huge payday waiting for you. Huge paycheck in your back pocket. Alright, 90 coins. Let's go get that blue circle over there. Let's just go this way so we don't trigger the others. Okay, long roach 3. Alright. How much is this upgrade? 75, I think? Yeah, that's not that much. Let me gather more of these roaches. Absorb into my body. It's like so silly. It's like you walk up to them, it's like, whoop. If that were real life, I think I would be like, well, just end me now. I don't want to live anymore. That would be my expression. But thankfully that doesn't happen, so I can continue to make videos for everyone. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Get into my body. Yeah, reality is you'd be saying that. You'd be like, please don't absorb into my body, but the reality is you actually find it enjoyable. Squash roaches, get in there. Okay, now, how much is it? 120? 75? 250. Let me just, 120. I'm like right there. Okay, moth roach. Is that the ones that fly? Because, you know, those ones are the scariest things in the world. Like, you get your shoe or your rolled up newspaper and you're ready to smack it, and all of a sudden it goes bzzz, it starts flying all over your living room, all over your bedroom, and you just like freak out because you don't know what to do. So you just like, you drop everything and literally run 50 miles an hour to the nearest mountain, and, you know, and hide out there for the rest of your life because it scared you so bad, you know. But the reality is it's actually out for revenge, so you actually have to run up to the next mountain, which is even higher, but you end up, you know, finding out there's a colony of roaches over there, so you just like say, well, just take me alive, and then they do, and then you don't end up making YouTube videos anymore because you can't, because you're far away from your computer setup, and the roaches have finally claimed your, they finally claimed your, you know, your revengeful time and energy and put you where you belong. That's my little story. Okay, well, let me just take a peek out here. What's out here? Is there like an obby where you can earn extra money or something? Okay. Let me just go over here. Is this an obby or something? Hello, friend. Okay, is this an obby? Okay. Can I go up here? Yes, I can. Let's... Okay, killing spree start here. Let's see. Let's just do this little obby. So this gameplay is a Tycoon / obby. Oh. Alright. Please... Okay, that's not that hard, you know. Alright, I can't... Is there a secret over here? No, it's just a tree branch that fell on top of the floating tree branch. Alright, get over here. Get there, make it on these floating logs, these floating tree branches, tree trunks. They're floating because magical Roblox coding systems allow them to float. Okay, okay. Alright, I got 100 bonus. I got a bolt. Oh, I better move. I don't know how much of a multiplier it is, but... Dang, that's the type of energy I want to have when squashing roaches. I want to be able to just, you know, repeatedly, yeah, absorb into me. I want to be able to repeatedly beat them down and give them what they deserve. It's like, look, I'm trying to do my thing, whether it be, you know, eating snacks, enjoying a movie on my TV, or playing video games, or whatever it is, you know, changing your outfit, getting dressed, you know, reading a manga or something, whatever it is. You're trying to do all that awesome stuff, and in a cockroach, you see it out of your peripheral vision. You see something that wasn't meant to be there, and you just your entire body gets like goosebumps, chills, and you just it's like reality instantly warps itself. You just you're like, oh no, you know what I mean? You're like, oh no, man, and you instantly just like, all hope is lost until you're able to defeat that little, you know, invader that invaded the invading place it wasn't supposed to invade. That's what happens. All your emotions just, you become incredibly paranoid because you see it run under your dresser or your bed or whatever. You look under the bed, literally a second later, it's not there. It's almost like the roaches have teleportation powers in real life. It's like they knew you were going to look, so they either cloak themselves invisible, or they're the greatest hiders in the world. They're able to hide tremendously, you know. It's so weird. It's like, where did you go? You were just there a second ago, and all of a sudden you disappeared. And then you can't function for the rest of the day because you're paranoid that the roach is going to jump out and attack your face or your arm or leg or whatever. It's going to devour you whole in your sleep, you know. You don't know. It's going to call all its friends over and start eating your body. You're going to wake up, you're going to be missing both your legs or arms because they'll devour them all because they're, you know, hungry little, you know, invaders. They need food. And your normal everyday habits are now thrown out the window because, okay, let's squash these, because there's a roach that came in and said, hey, I'm gonna invade you, I'm going to ruin your day, I'm gonna make you miserable. You know, it's like, that's so, you know, unpleasant when a roach does that. It's like, you know, it's like, but like I was saying, it's like every month or two, there's always some sort of bug or roach or something that comes into your house. It's almost like it's destiny. It's like they know, it's like they have a watch and they're watching the watch, and then the moment it hits like a few weeks to a month, they're like, oh, hey, you over there, you know, roach number 29 or roach number 54, part of our family, go invade this person's house or room, because, you know, they need a little bit of a good scare. They need to be, you know, they need their everyday habits. They need to adapt to a different situation. How much is this? 1,000. Okay, they need to be adapted and they need to be reprogrammed so the only thing they think about is roaches. The only thing I gotta think about is us, you know, because that's what we want. We want them to be paranoid and afraid. Anyway, now back to the game. That was my little rant, my little delicious rant. You know, the word delicious. Speaking of the word delicious and roach do not go in the same sentence. That is like a terrible thing. No one should ever use the word delicious or tasty or yummy or any of those and cockroach in the same sentence, because that is just, you know, those two words are so they're like the literal opposite of each other. We don't need that, you know. So they squash these roaches. Alright, we got a long way to go. Maybe there'll be a part 2, depending on how long it takes. Might have to grind it off camera. Okay, let's 1,000 for that. Okay, 10,000 for the next, you know, beat 'em upgrade. See, it's actually not killing him, it's actually giving him a massage. See, the massage is so strong that it actually, like, just sends them to another dimension. It sends them back to their home dimension, which they came from. Absorb into my body. Now we've got, like, Lucky Charm colored roaches and, you know, all kinds of colors, you know. It's like cereal and stuff. It's like, man, it's like roaches with cereal. That's not, no. If it was a roach in my cereal, I would never eat cereal again. Like, I would be like, nope, that would not happen. That's actually a joke. I would eat cereal again, but it would take me like 2.5 weeks or so to stop being paranoid, because I would be like thinking about, I pull a bowl of like whatever, Honey Nut Cheerios or Lucky Charms or, you know, Captain Crunch or whatever, and then you pour it and you think that's going to be something in the cereal, when in reality it's just cereal on top of cereal. You know, and it couldn't even, not even just roaches, it could be like a dead rat or something in there. You know, you don't know what's in there. You know what's in there. It could be amazing, you know. The reality of it is that, you know, I guarantee that wouldn't happen. If it did happen, it would be like really, you know, very unlikely. That's just me being super silly with my superstition stories. But it could happen. You don't know. But it couldn't at the same time. It could and couldn't happen. But I'm going to just say it won't happen because, you know. But anyway, back to squashing roaches. Okay, now, okay, was that a burger roach? What did I just say about the word delicious and roach in the same? You're trying, it's like, I swear, they knew, the game developers knew that I was going to be talking about unappetizing deliciousness that isn't deliciousness, you know? I was like, at first we have now they look like Lucky Charms with hamburgers with roaches on the burgers instead of having an actual patty of a roach patty, which, you know, who knows, maybe it really is good. If you want to be completely, you know, fair and honest, it could actually be really good, you know. But the predetermined phobia of roach, you know, annihilation, you know, clans out there, you know, wouldn't take a bite out of it. And that includes me. I wouldn't be. I'd be joining that clan 100%, you know. If it was the only clan in the world, I'd be joining up with it. Here we are. Absorb into my body. You know, it's actually, maybe he has like a stomach in his... Wait, hold on. I was going to say maybe he has a stomach in his stomach. I meant to say maybe he has a mouth in his stomach and in his back because of how it... And his sides, because see how they get absorbed into him? It's like boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. And I just realized the green one's a turtle roach. I was thinking it was something else. I didn't actually know what it was, but, you know, I didn't think it was a turtle. Alright, that's 4,000. Squash roaches. Okay, let's get these other upgrades. How much? Okay, get the next burger roach. Okay, I need to get... Okay, give me this. Okay. Alright, I wonder if I can do that other obby again. Okay. What if they were actually my friends and family disguised as roaches, and I'm over here, you know, swatting them? That would be like, hey, we're going trick-or-treating, you know, even though we're like, you know, many years over, you know, we're not kids anymore, we're still gonna go trick-or-treating because we're cool, you know, because, you know, trick-or-treating is not defined by age. You can go to trick-or-treat if you're 1,000 years old, who cares? You know, you go trick-or-treating, you get your candy, but you're disguised as a roach. The house you go to, the person thinks you're a real roach, and they swat you with a swatter. How would that feel? What if it was like a candy swatter? Then you'd be like, oh, thank you, yay. But if it was a real swatter, you'd be running for the hills. You'd be like, nope, 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 we don't want that, you know, we don't want that. I'm not a real roach, please, I'm a person in a costume, you know. But if they don't know that, But if it's like, you know, I'm not talking about like a typical like person costume. I'm talking about a costume that looks so good, it looks like a real roach. You're like able to squeeze your entire body in there, even though you're like a normal sized person. You're able to get into one of these costumes because of reasons. You know, that's how magical you are. Get in my body. I mean, the burger roach ones, maybe if you don't tell anyone that they're actually roaches on the patties, they might be able to stomach it. They might be able to consume it. They might be able to ingest it. You know, you don't tell them it was actually a cockroach on it until like a week after they eat it. Then they won't have, because you don't want to tell them right away, because if they have it in their mouth, they'll probably just like vomit everywhere. You know, don't tell your best friends that. That's advice from Captain Cactus. You know, 100% true, 100% not true at the same time. Okay, get over here. Get over here. These logs, we go up here. We jump up here. We go on top of these logs. On top of these leaves. Okay, give me another bonus, please. Bonus, please. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Super bonus. Okay, Burger Roach 3. Okay, let's just get all these upgrades. Yeah. Oh, wait, can I? Wait, I know I'm enough money. That's. Dang, it's lagging. No. Please don't lag. Okay, give me this. Squash roaches. Okay, do I have enough yet? No, I don't have enough. Get that. Okay. Okay, it's not lagging anymore. Alright, absorb into my body. Yes. Wait, what? What is that? That looked like a... Was that like a night roach? You know, like a knight in shining armor roach? Yeah, it looked like he had a sword. See, it looks like he has a sword. Like a fencing sword. It's like... Where did he went to, you know, roach fencing school and learned how to defend himself with a sword, you know? Forget all the other natural defenses that roaches have or probably don't have, you know, such as being able to be the greatest teleporters in the world and greatest hiders of all time. You know, they could disappear on a dot in the darkness because they're roaches, you know. Just gather my burgers and my swords and your turtle roaches, you know. That would be probably the most unsettling thing in the universe if it was a roach fused with a turtle and be like, nope, I don't want. Okay, do I want the one? Just get the dino roach because it'll give you more. Get this one after. There, now I'll get more monies. I've squashed 1,337 roaches. I'm happy about that. I'm going to do a few more upgrades. A few more upgrades. Alright, absorb into my body. Absorb into me. Give me all your power. If I absorb too many roaches, I might just become one. We don't want that. Then society will hate me because I'm a roach. They're just misunderstood creatures. The reality is I don't care for them that much either, but you know, so they're still misunderstood because reasons. Alright, get up. Inside. In that. Alright, squash them. Roach squashing, yes. Okay. Get inside of me. There's actually a secret backpack inside my body that has infinite storage and I can just gather as many roaches as I want, you know. No one's gonna see it because it's inside of me, it's underneath my black shirt, you know, and black jeans, you know. It's, you know, you're not gonna see it. See, it's actually right where the zipper part is. It's a really small one, and no one's ever gonna notice it. But you know, if you use your imagination, you'll be able to see it. You know, just pretend. You know, think about it. Don't think about it too hard because you might see a roach in your mind and it might scare you. So don't do that. All right, give me Roach family. The last, I never thought I'd be saying that in a video game. Roach family. Okay. All right. Okay. Gather this, gather these, gather this, gather these burgers, gather these fencing roaches. Almost forgot what they're called. What are they? Fencing giraffes? Fencing rhinoceroses? Yeah, that's what they are. They just look like cockroaches. Okay, give me all these roaches. Except don't. Only in a video game. Only in a video game. Not in real life. I'm just meaning a video game. We don't want it in real life, you know. We just. Okay, I can upgrade to this speed. Yeah, just do that speed. Alright, Roach family. I'm gonna get a few more upgrades. Okay, give me all these. All these roaches. Let me tell you a story about roaches, which I just made up. Once upon a time, there was a YouTuber named Captain Cactus who played a game about collecting roaches. He collected so many roaches. There are all kinds of roaches. Fencing night roaches, family roaches, turtle roaches, burger roaches, roaches, long roaches, unroaches, you know, all kinds of different colors. And you know what he did? He swatted them because it allowed him to make money in this game and upgrade to get more roaches, as well as upgrade his speed on destroying the roaches. And that's my story. It's a very good story. It's a story of, you know, overcoming your fears, obviously. A story of determination, perseverance, willpower, overcoming your fears. You know, all those positive buzzwords that you say, you know, when you're trying to encourage people. And you do a good job at it. You must overcome your fear. Overcome your fear of Roach. The Roach is not your enemy. The enemy is not the Roach. You're your own worst enemy. You just think it's a bad creature because you've been conditioned in your own mind by your own thoughts. The secret is the Roach has hypnotized you to hate him. Don't hate the Roach. Don't fall into the trap of him hypnotizing you to make you hate him. Just love him for who he is. Don't actually do that because the Roach... Wait, I can't go... Okay, cool down. Alright. I was about to say. Alright, I'm going to do this one more time. One more time. Okay, give me these logs. Not like that, but like, you know, actually standing on. I don't mean like actually give me the logs to put on my Tycoon base. I mean like, come on. Oh. Lag. There's too many roaches spawning. I gotta go collect the roaches. So much lag. No. Give me a boost. Give me those roaches. Give me. Get out of here. So many roaches. Roaches on top of roaches with roaches, 4 roaches next to roaches, sleeping with roaches, awake with roaches, breakfast with roaches, roaches with lunch, roaches with dinner, roaches with reading, roaches with writing, roaches for experiencing life itself, roach on roach with roach. Brought to you by Roach Incorporated, next to Roach Village, in Roach City, in Roach Town, in Roach Neighborhood with roach houses. Everything's a roach. Just pretend it's not, and then you won't be afraid of it anymore. Alright. Burgers, collect that. Give me all these. The only reason the game is lagging is because the graphics are so intense and so beautiful that, you know, of course they would lag. I mean, what kind of game would be able to handle graphics? What kind of computer or gaming console is what I meant to say would be able to handle this level of graphics? They're so beautiful and so incredible. Absolutely love these graphics. But anyway, alright, that's going to be the end of this part of Roach Squashing Tycoon. Maybe, just maybe, I'll do a part 2, but I'll have to think about it first. Yeah, I'll probably do a part 2. I already thought about it.